Today, I am diving deep into the world of single-stage snowblowers. I know, choosing the right one can be a headache. You've got cordless, electric, different clearing widths, and a ton of brands all claiming to be the best. That's why I've spent weeks testing, pushing, and putting 6 of the most popular models through their paces to find out which ones are truly worth your money. We're going from my least favorite to the absolute champion, and trust me, you're gonna want to stick around to see which one took the #1 spot. 6. Litheli 2x20V Cordless. I really wanted to like this one. The idea of using the same batteries as my other Litheli tools was, well, it was appealing. Assembly was a breeze, I'll give it that. Straight out of the box, I had it put together in about 15 minutes, and the lightweight design made it super easy to carry down from the garage shelf. It felt like a solid choice for someone with a small driveway or a patio that needs quick clearing. The first snowfall I tested it on was about 4 inches of light, fluffy powder. And you know what? It did the job. The 20-inch clearing width is decent, and it zipped across my walkway without much effort. The brushless motor is quiet, which is a huge plus for early morning clears when you don't want to wake up the whole neighborhood. It's a simple machine, easy to start with just the push of a button. And for a minute, I thought, hey, maybe this is all you really need. But then, the second snowfall came. This time it was that heavy, wet stuff, the kind of snow that's perfect for packing snowballs, but an absolute nightmare for snowblowers. And this, my friends, is where the Litheli started to show its true colors. The machine just couldn't handle it. The auger kept getting jammed and the motor sounded like it was crying for help. Number 5, SnapFresh Electric Snowblower. This one caught my eye because of its promise of convenience and power in a compact package. When I got my hands on it, the first thing I noticed was its solid build. It felt sturdy, and the 20-inch clearing width combined with a 10-inch clearing depth seemed promising. It's another battery-powered model, which means no messing around with gas or oil, and that's always a win in my book. My first test run with the SnapFresh was on a moderately snowy day, about 6 inches of medium-density snow. It powered through it better than the Litheli, I'll give it that. The auger did a respectable job of chewing up the snow, and the chute, which rotates 180 degrees, made it easy to direct the output. I could actually aim the snow into my yard instead of just creating a big pile next to the driveway. The LED headlights are also a nice touch, especially for those pre-dawn or post-dusk clearing sessions. I mean, for a while there, I was pretty impressed. It was handling everything I threw at it. The dual action starting system is a good safety feature, preventing any accidental startups, and the whole machine is surprisingly maneuverable. I could pivot and turn it with very little effort, which is great for navigating around cars or tight corners. It felt like a solid step up, a machine that could handle a bit more than just a light dusting. Number 4, Ego Power Plus SNT2112. All right, now we're getting into the serious contenders. At number 4, we have the Ego Power has a massive reputation in the battery-powered outdoor equipment space. And let me tell you, this machine shows you why. From the moment I unboxed it, the quality was on another level. The build is a combination of heavy-duty polymer and steel, and it just feels substantial. This isn't a toy. This is a serious piece of equipment. The power this thing has is genuinely shocking for a battery-powered unit. It's equipped with 2 of Ego's 56V 6.0 AH ARC lithium batteries, and the difference is night and day compared to the previous models. I took this out after a significant 8-inch snowfall, the kind that usually has me reaching for a 2-stage gas blower. The Ego tore through it. I mean, it just ate it up and spit it out, throwing it a solid 40 feet. The variable speed auger lets you dial back the power for lighter snow to conserve battery or crank it up to full blast for the heavy stuff. The user experience is where the SNT2112 really shines. It has a 21-inch clearing width, which is great, but the controls are what make it special. You have a chute control right on the handle to adjust the direction on the fly, and the whole thing is surprisingly quiet for the amount of power it's putting out. 3. Snow Joe Cordless Electric Snowblower.
Snow Joe has been a major player in the electric snow removal game for years, and this model is a perfect example of why. It's incredibly lightweight and compact, which makes it one of the most user-friendly blowers I tested. If you're worried about wrestling a heavy machine out of the garage, this could be the one for you. What really impressed me about this Snow Joe model is its efficiency. It runs on two 24-volt batteries, and while that might not sound like much compared to the Ego, this machine is designed to make the most of every drop of power. The 4-blade rubber-tipped steel auger does an excellent job of clearing a path right down to the pavement. It has an 18-inch clearing width and can handle snow up to 10 inches deep in a single pass. For anything deeper, you just have to take it in layers, but it still gets the job done without much fuss. I found myself reaching for the Snow Joe for those quick, everyday clearing jobs. It's just so easy. It weighs less than 40 pounds, so you can hang it on a wall, store it in a closet, whatever you need. When the snow starts to fall, you just grab it, pop in the batteries, and you're good to go. The 180-degree adjustable chute is easy to control, and it throws snow up to 20 feet, which is more than enough for most residential driveways and walkways.
2. Toro 60V Max Power Clear Self-Propel. And let me be clear, this was a very close decision. Toro is a legendary name in snow removal, and this machine is a perfect example of their engineering prowess. This isn't just a snowblower, this is a snow-destroying machine. The key feature here is the self-propel system. Unlike other single-stage blowers where the auger hitting the ground provides some assistance, this Toro actively pulls itself forward, making clearing snow feel almost effortless. The power is just immense. The 60V battery and brushless motor work in perfect harmony with Toro's Power Edge auger, which is made of hardened steel. It doesn't just move snow, it pulverizes it. I tested this during a storm that dropped about 9 inches of wet, heavy snow, and the Toro didn't care. It just chewed through it and launched it over 40 feet away. The end of my driveway, with all that compacted plow slush, it was no match. The machine just powered through it like it was nothing. The design and build quality are top-notch. Every part of it feels durable and well thought out. The handle-mounted chute control is intuitive and easy to use, even with thick gloves on. The whole machine feels balanced, and despite its power, it's remarkably easy to maneuver. The self-propel system is responsive, matching your walking speed perfectly, so you never feel like you're fighting the machine. It's a true partnership in snow clearing.
VOLTASK 48V Cordless Snowblower. I'll be honest, I was skeptical at first. VOLTASK is a newer name to me, but this machine has completely and utterly won me over. It takes all the best features we've seen so far and combines them into one incredible high-performance package. Let's talk about power. The VOLTASK runs on a 48V system, but the performance feels like it's punching way above its weight class. The high-efficiency brushless motor drives a steel auger that just demolishes snow. I used this during the heaviest snowfall of the season, a full foot of dense, wet snow, and it was unstoppable. It cleared a 20-inch path with ease, throwing the snow an incredible 45 feet. I was able to clear my driveway in record time, and it was almost fun. The design is brilliant. It features a remote chute control that you can operate with a joystick right from the handlebar. You can change the direction and angle of the snow stream without ever stopping. This is a feature you usually only find on much larger, more expensive two-stage blowers. It makes the process so much more efficient and, frankly, more enjoyable. The dual LED lights are incredibly bright, turning night into day for those early morning clears. But here's the real kicker. This thing is also self-propelled. Similar to the Toro, it has a drive system that pulls the machine forward, adapting to your pace. Final thought. That's all for today, folks.